So you're thinking about moving to Marana, Arizona? Well, today we're gonna hop inside my computer and we'll show you around the area, as well as some of the commute times you may have to get around different areas in Tucson. And if you hang around till the end, you won't wanna miss this. We'll tell you not just one, but 2 places you should check out if you're in the Marana area or even Tucson in general. So let's get after it right now. If you're new to this channel and you want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson, AZ, then click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you could be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Jennifer Smith, and my husband Dustin and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So whether you're moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email. We got you covered. Let us help you make that smooth move to Tucson, Arizona. All right, so here we are in my computer. And if you've watched any of our other Google Map videos, you kind of know the deal here. So we always start zoomed out just so you can get an idea of where the area is that we're talking about for the day in relation to Tucson. So as you can see, Marana here is northwest of Tucson, and it's actually split almost right down the middle by our main freeway, our only freeway, I-10, which does make for some pretty easy commutes, which is great. Unless there is a major accident on the freeway, you're gonna have pretty steady flow on the freeway. And they have been expanding it in certain areas too. So you'll actually see that through the Marana area. The bad thing about that is the construction that goes along with it, but overall it'll be a good thing. And I think things are really gonna flow a lot smoother from Marana down into Tucson, but also up to Phoenix. So that's one of the other great things about the area. If you are looking to commute to Phoenix for work, or if you have friends or family there like we do, we like to go up and visit them as often as we can. So Phoenix is only about an hour-and-a-half drive from Marana, depending on what part of Phoenix that you're going to, of course. But that's about, anywhere from half an hour to an hour closer than some of the other parts of Tucson. So you have a big advantage there. Again, if you're going up to Phoenix, if you're looking to commute to, say, the downtown or the U of A area over here, you're looking at about a 30-minute commute. If you're looking to commute to, say, Davis-Monthan and Air Force Base up here, you're going to have about a 40-minute commute. And if you're looking to go to the Tucson Airport down here, again, about a 35 to 40-minute commute from Marana, depending on where you are. So now that we've talked about some of the commute times that you will have, let's go ahead and jump in here and take a closer look at Marana. So as you can see, now that we're zoomed in a little bit more, how it's split here. So over east of I-10, you're actually going to have a little bit higher median price point for the homes. Currently, that's $559,000, whereas the west side of I-10, over here, the median home price is going to be about $385,000. You're going to have a mix of master plan communities, which is going to be, a lot of your tract homes, all the way up into your luxury homes as well. So we'll talk about some of those communities. But before we do, let's talk about some of the amenities that you may need. So in Marana, generally you'll find anything that you may be looking for. Grocery stores, we're going to have your Safeway and your Fry's in the area, but anything that may not be in the Marana area, which it's constantly developing. It's one of Tucson's fastest growing communities, actually. So along with that comes a lot of commercial development. So you're going to see more shopping, more dining in the area, especially as it continues to grow. But for the meantime, if what you're looking for isn't in the area, you're going to be generally within a 20-minute drive to that. So then you can find like a Sprouts, Costco, Home Depot, and some of those other specialty stores that you may be looking for. As far as regular shopping, there is a premium outlet mall in the area, the Tucson Premium Outlet Mall. Great shopping there. We go there actually quite often. Not as much anymore, but definitely I've scored some great Black Friday deals on purses in the area. They have, jewelry, they have clothing stores. They do have some food there, but not as many restaurants as what used to be in the area right there. But definitely in the overall Marana area, you'll find a lot of dining options. Again, you're close to downtown. Like we said, 30-minute commute right there. And there's a lot of great restaurants in downtown Tucson. So you're not going to want for much in the area. There's also a lot of activities. If you've watched our other Marana videos, we talk about a lot of the indoor and outdoor activities. So you're gonna have a lot of golf in the area. You're gonna have a lot of hiking. Some of our favorite trails and ones I believe that we've talked about are going to be the Upper Javelina Trail, which is over here in the Wild Burro Trail as well. Those are great hikes to check out. We've talked about the Marana Pumpkin Patch, which is over here. And not only do they have the pumpkin patch, so for Halloween time, they're gonna have the Sunflower Festival, the pumpkin patch, which has a lot of rides. There's a train that goes around it. There's food, there's a petting zoo. There's just a lot to do there. But during Christmas time, they also have that set up with lights and a train ride and everything. So that's a fun one to check out. You're also going to be close proximity to Old Tucson Studios, which is an old Western filming set area that actually, let me zoom out real quick and I will show you where it is at in relation to Marana. Well, we're right here. So you're gonna have, we've talked about the Arizona Sonora Desert Museum, and now we're talking about Old Tucson Studios. So that's gonna be, both of those are gonna be right here, which is about a 30-minute drive from Marana. So if you're looking for something to do, those are also great options. You have the Pinal Air Park close by, in and around that area up here. You're gonna have skydiving if that's something that you're interested in. I mean, really just no shortage of indoor and outdoor activities in the area. If you don't like regular golf, there's Top Golf down here, so you can go hit some balls, play against friends, family. That's always fun to check out in the area. Really, I think those are the things that we wanted to cover. So let's go ahead and jump in and talk about some of the communities and some of the price points in those communities. So we'll cover over here first. So this is the Gladden Farms area. This is a master plan community, and generally the homes in there are going to start in the low 300s and go up into the $500,000 range. We also have Saguaro Bloom, another master plan community. And that is a very, very large community. There's even a 55 and up community in there as well. So those are gonna start in about the low $300,000 as well and get up into your mid 500,000s. Although I recently saw one in the 700s in there, but your normal price points in there are gonna be about 300 to 500. Another one I don't actually have selected on here, but similar price points in the area is going to be your Continental Ranch area and then your Continental Reserve area. You're going to find stuff in the 300 to 600,000 range over there. And then up here is another great one, San Lucas. So San Lucas, another area, it's not as big of a community as the other ones we were just talking about. It is, your standard tract homes, 1 to 2 stories, and those are going to range about 300 to 500,000 as well. All right, so again, as we move over here to the east side of I-10 with the higher price point, as we were discussing, you get into some of the other communities that are a little bit higher. So we have Sky Ranch is a very popular one. We have a lot of clients ask us about, and that is a gated community. It's going to start generally in the $400,000 range and go up into the 700,000s. And then up here, we'll talk about real quick the Dove Mountain Resort. So those homes are actually going to get, be around right around 1.5 million and get up into about the $3 million range, although I've seen them a little bit inside and outside of that price range. And then one of my personal favorites is the Canyon Pass area, and those are going to be about, $1 million range up into the $4 million range. Again, I've seen those a little bit higher as well. Let me see here. I think that's really all I have to cover as far as the subdivisions. If you really want to get in there and see a closer look at some of the subdivisions, we do have a Marana vlog that you should check out if you haven't already. And those, we give you a feel of the neighborhood and, generally some of the, an up close version of the houses compared to what we're looking at here on the map. There's also going to be a few 55 and up communities in the area. So depending on what you're looking for, there's a Del Webb, there's Sunflower is a great community. So any of those are going to range about 300,000 up into the high 700,000s. Again, it depends on what you're looking for. All right, and really the last thing for the area is the schools. On niche.com, it does rank them as B overall for the Marana School District. But if you take a closer look and do some research, there are some schools in the area that are ranked as an A-. And really, we know a lot of people in the Marana area and they love the Marana School District. So, I mean, it's really up to you. Do the research, figure out where you want to live, and then kind of dive into that area and look at the school district if that's important to you, look at the activities if that's important to you. So hopefully we've kind of helped with some of that in our videos, but we can also provide some great links if you want to do some more research on your own as well. Let's go ahead and hop out of the computer and we'll tell you about 2 things that you should check out close to the area. All right, so if you hung around till the end with us, we told you we'd tell you not just 1, but 2 things that we think you should check out if you're in the Marana or even the Tucson area, but you'll be a lot closer if you're in the Marana area. The first is going to be the Rooster Cogburn Ostrich Ranch. Now that is a 3rd generation family owned and operated ostrich ranch. It's been open for just over 20 years and really just a big area to pet, feed wildlife. So they have, miniature donkeys, they have deer, they have goats, they have desert tortoises, they have bunnies, they have ducks. And if you haven't heard of a lorikeet, look it up because that's actually my favorite thing to do is feed the lorikeets when we go up there. They also have stingrays that you can feed and interact with as well. So it's just a really cool place to check out, fun for all ages. The second place is Picacho Peak State Park. Now that is just set in this beautiful Sonoran desert landscape, 3,700 acres, hiking trails, you can rock climb, and people go there even sometimes during the spring just to check out the beautiful wildflowers in the area. So it's really just a fun place to check out, absolutely stunning. And I'm told if you're an avid hiker, there's a trail there that you would want to check out called the Hunter Trail. We have not done it yet, but I have been wanting to, although I'm told if we do that we need to bring some good shoes and some gloves. So definitely check that out if you enjoy hiking. As always, thank you for watching our videos. If you could, give us a like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications. We'll make sure to keep you updated on the current market in Tucson, Arizona. And if you or anyone you know is thinking about moving to or from Tucson, Arizona, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email, and let us help you make that smooth move. Hope to see you in the next video.